You've got a little version of you.
I could just do that.
Who I might play is this person. Have you heard of Innocent Egbaniki?
No.
Innocent Egbaniki is a 100-meter runner.
Might do Miss Piggy.
What do you prefer, dice or stock cubes?
Just as in favourite cubes?
You choose your favourite out of those two. Then give me two, and I'll choose my favourite.
Right.
Then we'll give the finalists to Mark, and he can choose.
I'll go with dice. Your turn. Stock cube or dice?
I've probably stock cube.
Cool. Well, they both made it to the final.
What a lovely cable-knitted pullover you're wearing, old Denzel.
And the hair. Fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, what a start to set 5. What a start to set 5.
Before we get to set 5, Mark, it's the final. There's been quite a lot of rounds, and we've ended up with stock cube versus dice. So you're on death row. Which one are you accepting?
What, and you can have a stock cube or a dice?
Yeah. Or a visit from one of your parents.
Peter! Visit from Peter!
So stock cube, dice, or a visit from Peter.
I think I'll have a visit from Peter. I don't remember having green hair, Tim.
Well, the thing is, I sometimes, if I'm really focusing on a set, I try to blend in with my Zoom screen.
This is a big set. It's an important set. It's a huge set.
Well, it's the biggest one because the winner gets this.
Yes. The winner.
Second place gets this.
Dark chocolate. Here we go.
Someone's got to do the catchphrase, key to play, then I'll start.
I'd love some dark chocolate.
Oh, sorry. Dark chocolate.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Now, key to start.
First up, it's time for me to ease open the door and usher through one of my personal favourites.
Milk chocolate. Here we go. Oh, with a bit of foil.
It's blindingly obvious. I'm going to go for Miss Piggy. I think it's No More Renowned Spinsters.
Do you mean No More Spinsters?
Did I say No More Spinsters?
Or did he use the word renowned?
Why is Miss Piggy a renowned spinster compared to, for example, my niece?
I don't think a niece can be a spinster, with all due respect to you all.
Niece is a spinster. Niece is a spinster. Niece is a spinster. What?
A niece is a spinster. My niece is a spinster. Niece is a spinster. What?
All right, can my dog be a spinster? What is a spinster?
Dog is a spinster. Dog is a spinster. Dog is a spinster. What?
I thought spinster was an unmarried woman or dog. You said Miss Piggy is a spinster.
Pig is a spinster. A pig is a spinster. Pig is a spinster.
What?
All I'm asking is, what is a spinster?
Well, a spinster is someone who's unfortunately constantly trying to wank off a frog. And that's not a criticism.
Not at all.
Go on then, name another.
Well, you're a friend of mine. She must be obeyed, the Queen.
Hey?
Well, she's a spinster.
And she's a winner, isn't she? Is that the same thing? Also, I think you do well to claim that the Queen is constantly trying to wank off a frog.
Listen, I'm one of the main people here who's trying to move on from the phrase wank off a frog.
So no more people, no more single women is sort of another way.
That's what I'm wondering. Do you have
no more unmarried women.
It has to be a bit more than that. Horrible phrase to use this early in the set, but I think we're going to have to cross that bridge. The thing is, we can have a discussion about these things. We're all grown men.
Yeah, but you think the Queen is a renowned spinster?
I don't think it anymore.
That was the only one you could think of.
I think the old spidey senses are kicking in, and I think you two have been in cahoots this week. And you've decided whatever I say, you're just going to be playing silly buggers and try and make it sound like I've said something dumb.
Fair enough, yeah. All right. Well.
Oh, what have I just spotted?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Come to me, baby. Dark
chocolate. Come to me, baby.
Dark chocolate.
I think it's David Attenborough. It's No More People, actually, who you can find them doing the voiceover for a TV show. In Attenborough's case, it's him saying, "Now the deer is having sex." But if that was Sheridan Smith, it'd be the same thing.
Well, he wouldn't be commentating on it.
No, he'd be minding his own business. He wouldn't even know where she lived.
That's an early joke for a set.
For a set, that's really early, yeah.
I'm naming Innocent Egg Benicki. I think we all know who Innocent is.
Horne's turned up to the 5th set.
Ah, hello. The 5th. I'm just looking at my laminate here, and yes, Horne is on the guest list for the 5th set. I mean, I did say lift there, but it wasn't quite right.
That's because I don't want this. I want this. No More People who, when you think about their names, it's got to be about 20 letters.
So it doesn't have to be exactly, just like roundabout.
It's got to be about 20 letters.
Well, my next client is a simple soul. It's Tarzan.
It's Tarzan.
No More People who in 90 seconds you can find them swinging.
Swinging.
Is it a photo of the swing or do you want the movement?
Well, I'd love the movement, but beggars can't be choosers. I think if someone were to say Princess Beatrice, and then there's a photo of her on a swing in,
That's not swinging. You go for a swing, but you don't go swinging.
So in that case, name another?
Well, I tell you what, the chap from Cocoa Pops.
Coco Monkey.
Coco the Monkey, yeah.
Does Coco the Monkey equal James Anderson?
The swing bowler. Yeah, like...
Well, is it cross that bridge? Or do we dare to say?
I think it's CTB. I'm worried there's a lot of definitions of swinging out there.
Me too. I'm scared shitless.
There are people who have an informal relationship with their partner and potentially another couple in the village. They will have them round, and it'll be a case of, right, I am now going to go through that door with this woman, and in other news, she ain't my wife.
Yet.
Now, Michael, if you would do the honours with my wife, and then we'll reconvene in here and, horrible phrase, exchange notes. And that's also called swinging. Would you like to do that sort of scenario with me, Alex?
What do you mean? What? No, thank you. But I don't think me and you going at it would count as swinging, would it?
I think, again, too early in the set for you to talk about me and you going at it.
Well, maybe there's never too early in the set. This is just a very, very tasty first game of the set.
Is a mouse free?
No, the mouse was released successfully, moderately successfully, because I released it outside actually someone else's house, and he came out. He was less interested in my project.
Did you capture the person and put him in your house?
No, I wasn't going around town trying to get bigger and bigger animals in my little corridor.
I thought, no, fine. I got the wrong end of the stick.
I love that phrase.
Yeah. Is it they picked up the wrong end and it was hot or something?
Yeah, or I sort of shit on it, was it? Or
like a poker.
Yeah.
A poker.
Yeah, I think like a poker, yeah.
My next client is just shuffling onto the turntable now, and it's someone who has been maybe on the fringes of the game for a while and never really had an opportunity. And I am as thrilled as he is to be sort of bringing him in here. Thomas Hardy, and the cat, the author and poet. Well, what it is I think No More People who the word poem appears on their Wikipedia page.
Cripes. Well, I reckon my one, because I thought of it while you were taking so long to say your category. No offence.
That's a bit of offence.
Right.
Yes. I reckon my one might have the word poem in his Wikipedia entry, but I've thought of it now. Mr. Tumnus. I'll go for No More People with only one vowel in their name, one type of vowel.
So a U in this case.
Yeah, and apologies, Mark, for having a go at you about your speed.
I think we've just seen more than enough from you, Horne. The phrase true colours barely covers it.
Oh, I love that phrase. It's just sort of innocent, isn't it? Nothing to it.
Oh, is that Pop? Mr. Tumnus is a brilliant choice, great category, and we move on. Who is he, by the way?
He's from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe.
He's a sort of fawn, isn't he?
I'm going to go for, Jack Lazowski.
Ah.
No.
Ah.
But I'm going to try and get back on track, and he's known by the simple moniker of Gollum. No more people who you can take 2 letters away and make an adjective without rearranging the letters.
Glum, is it?
You've got a chisel and a hammer, and you're just knocking two.
Yeah, you won't like me, but name another.
Is there someone called Emily Sands?
Sanday.
Emily Sandy.
What's he making out of Emily Sanday?
I'm knocking out an N and I'm knocking out an E, aren't I?
You're knocking out what? The E and the M?
How does she spell Sanday?
Sandee acute.
I think that's right.
I'm knock out the N.
So you can just make sad out of just her surname.
So you're saying Emily Sad is an adjective?
Oh, well, it's making me fairly Emily sad.
You're saying just one of the names has to be reduced to an adjective.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't have the luxury of him being called Stuart Gollum.
There's Stuart Gollum Smith.
Just a surname, or if it's a one-namer.
Okay. You carry on thinking, Mark.
Oh, sorry. Thinking. Mark does his thinking. Thinking.
Mark does his thinking. Does his thinking.
Mark does his thinking.
Okay. Lazarus, I think.
I love that shop. Like Toys R Us, is there something in that?
That's worth a go. Try it in the Horn section. Try it on tour and see what.
I went to that shop the other day where you can only buy
Lasers, Horn. If you're going to do it, it's lasers.
You can only buy lasers. What shop was that?
Oh.
Laser Us. Laser Us. I guess if you're at home by yourself, that's fine.
Yeah, it's different from him.
Just over the screen, was it? Over the laptop or whatever?
It's just not as fashionable these days.
Dribbling down the iPad and it's going into my cornflakes.
There wasn't even a temptation to cover up with anything.
I've got a new system, pissing and mopping.
You don't just piss then mop, do you?
Piss wherever, mop it up.
That's not a system.
It's not a cistern either.
There were some of the Chewits people who have the same system.
You can't piss then mop. What about carpets?
Oh no, I wouldn't. No, don't piss on the carpet. I've got signs up saying that.
I'd just like you to be at home polishing your signs saying don't piss on the carpet.
Lazarus. Or is it? 1 second, I do apologise, but actually, it's better if, in a way, it's Noah, isn't it? Because, oh no, it's not. Lazarus.
We don't know what's going on up here.
No more people that couldn't have ever had a PlayStation.
Poor old Lazarus.
So either they lived in the old days, or there's another reason.
They're too small?
Yeah, like that mouse that came up last time.
Or Mr. Pineapple. It's Ian Dowie. No more bosses. Bosses of any sort, but they've got to be the boss.
So he'd been the manager of football teams, for example, and...
Yeah, he would have been the boss. Well, it's a new category, and I'm keen not to win this, but this. Silver is a bit classier, isn't it? Oh, go carry on again till the hand.
No, are you challenging?
It's not a good enough challenge, I don't think.
I'll check. It's good to get it out, get it moving, isn't it?
Are you finding an adjective?
I'm knocking out the W, knocking out the I, and I'm asking Watto's just checking the dictionary if dough is an adjective.
Because there's doe-eyed, obviously, but can that be shortened to dough?
I did think about it. I thought about the exact same challenge, and then I don't know.
Well, I did too, but then I looked at dough and thought, but it's not an adjective.
Yeah, I think we've got the exact problem you anticipated, Tim, which is that doe-eyed comes up plenty, but you start trying to get it down to dough, you're not really there. I think Horne's safe here. I do.
I've got to say, though, reluctantly, I think that's a very good challenge.
It was worth a go, yeah.
I was actually quaking in my boots. And I love that phrase. Fancy you having another pop at Dowie?
No, that's all I got, I think. Hey, you've done well there.
Don't love the goad, Horne.
Is that one of those phrases now? Was it? Don't hate the players. Is that one?
I hate the player, love the goad, yeah.
Yeah.
I think then.
It's Timmy's go, isn't it?
Oh no, it is that fella. You're right. I haven't got to worry for a bit. I have to get on my lilo. Swimming in the sea.
Oh, I might get on my lilo.
Oh, I love it here in the sea.
It's nice, isn't it? Well, it's not that easy to balance on a lilo, is it?
No. What?
My next client is here. My duty is to him. I've got this sense, this sixth sense I'm going out here. Yes, it's Wilfred Johnson. And I'm going to say, no more Londoners.
Is that born in London?
Cross that bridge.
Right. Are you a Londoner?
Yeah.
No, I guess you live in London, don't you?
So that definitely helps.
Yeah, but I definitely think of Mark as a Bristolian.
Yeah, I don't see myself as a Londoner, but I do live in London, so yeah.
If you two both live in London, but only one of you is a Londoner.
I suppose you can accept that you are a Londoner if you live in London, yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine both of you going around saying that maybe that's why I'm a Londoner.
Yeah.
I've lived in London for 20 years.
Well, can we have that then? Someone who's lived in London for 20 years.
You know, I go to, like, the shops in London.
But a Londoner is someone who's born in London.
Let's say they're born there, they died there, or they had a good old stint there. They're there now, that helps.
Oh, my God.
I don't love it.
Did you hear what I had to say?
Yes, I did, and I liked it so much.
Do you have a client to bring through?
Well, I'm just looking in my client's database now. Not easy, not easy.
You gotta pick a client and bring them through.
No, you can't have, I don't think you can have that.
You can have some people, but you can't have all people.
You can have some people, but you can't have all people.
Sometimes you can say Charlie Chaplin.
But
you can say Janis Joplin.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you can say Pugwash.
Yep.
Sometimes it has to be somebody else.
Yeah.
I have some ideas about I might go to the fishmonger tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
fair.
looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have some ideas.
I want that one.
Go to the fishmongers tomorrow.
This is a serious game. When he's trying to think of something, and he's saying, I'm thinking about going to the fishmongers.
Imagine if I got news for you. His look is just leaning forward.
You
right
need to
down
get
the
past this hislop thing as soon as you can, as soon as you can.
He stops right down the barrel, and poor old Merton's trying to put his zingers in, and he says, I might go to the fishmongers tomorrow.
As soon as you can. Jamie Murray.
Muzzer.
Yeah, close to toilet for Horne.
Close to toilet for Horne, close to toilet for Horne. Well, the moment is nearly here.
Horne, any ideas what technique you'll use?
Listen, Mott, if I don't do that, and I'm sorry to be crude, what I might do is the crouch and dip so it goes right underneath the surface and makes bubbles.
Crouch and dip, and here we are in 2022.
That's the best use of the phrase, sorry to be crude, I think I've heard this year.
Jamie Murray.
I'm going to challenge, by the way, what?
Are you? Tim, you're definitely challenging.
Yeah, we're piranhas.
Okay, then I'll maybe change it to... Well then, but maybe this is all... okay, Jeremy Bates then. No, I don't know. No. But you can't actually. No, back to Jamie Murray, and I'll take the challenge on.
But it's definitely a British tennis player.
We're challenging on. It's 9 this. Fine, Jamie Murray. No, no more people who, you get them. And, No, you know what I mean. No more people who the first and last letters of their surname are the same as the first and last letters of a month.
Oh, don't mind that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be a category because he's going to challenge it here.
Horne, are you chowing down on Murray's boy?
No, I haven't got a clue.
Well, I'll chow down on Murray's boy then. Well, I reckon in 90 seconds, let's find him swinging.
Is it?
I reckon he's swinging his bat, isn't he?
Oh, it's one of the... We're going to be
Okay, well,
we might be crossing this bridge, eh?
there's an actor called Jane Murray. I've seen her in things. All right, look.
Wielding a racket.
He's doing something with a racket. And there's also this, which is more, well...
Oh, not
That's what came up when I typed Jamie Murray on a swing. Is it an often used phrase in tennis? I'd think of it in boxing. Do you swing a racket?
Yeah, I don't feel like there's enough of a culture of swinging in tennis for me to just sort of get my knapsack and sort of head for Manchester. I think I could see how I could walk, but I think I can see how I'm going to stalk. I stay, I think. Yeah.
You're looking through a hair window.
I'm looking through a hair porthole.
Is a porthole not a window?
Hair porthole, give me a go. Hair porthole, I just want to know what you can see.
See.
When you look through me, see.
Hair portal, give me a chance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for some hair romance.
I'll go for Sadio Mane. Well, I don't think I will, because I think he's sort of got the bit between his teeth. I might just adjust slightly. I'll go with Naby Keita. And I'll go for no more people who, when they do their job, there are more than 500 people watching them live.
All right. Oof, that's a good one. That's a good play.
I don't understand what's going on here. Why am I the only guy challenging? Challenge! Leadership. I reckon he's been a captain.
The captain's not the boss.
No more bosses?
I don't think I'd walk on captain.
Yeah, I think he's someone's boss. I think he employs someone.
Oh, interesting.
See if he's got a company, Mark.
All right.
I think if you're employing someone, if you have staff, you're a boss, aren't you?
So you are a boss.
I employ an agent.
Ah.
Show us what you got, Watto.
Well, no, I've tried Navigator, company, PA, staff, assistant, and none of these things have come up with anything. But of course, he's got an agent. So the question is whether, if you have an agent, you're the boss of them, I suppose. I suppose that's what the challenge hangs upon, really.
And so that would mean all footballers are out, all comedians, all musicians. Also, I imagine his agent has other footballers. So does that agent have many, many bosses? The tricky thing is, if I don't walk, then you're out.
Oh, hang on, yeah.
I don't think my old pal Horne is going to walk on this.
Well, I feel bad for you because you've done these quite fun challenges.
You've played in a dynamic way.
Well, I would say if this guy's only client is Keita, I'm walking.
His name is Malik KB.
But I could imagine his agent saying, yes, boss. It doesn't feel like I should walk. I don't want to be a non-walker.
It's a tough one when a non-walk leads to the elimination of another player. Obviously, that's a tough situation.
But if I do walk, I think you'll then challenge Watto on anyone being a boss.
But I'd be a cat amongst the pigeons if I say
it. It would set a dangerous precedent.
But I think you can set a safe precedent and just stay in.
All right. I think I have. I don't think Keita. I think he's the least boss-like player on the pitch as well. Was it a wig?
Sure, it was a wig.
Wow, that's such a transformation. Well, look, sorry, Keith.
That's a really tough way for anyone to go. And Key, always seems one of the gentlemen of the game, is going to get a lot of support from the community, I think, for this.
Well, I'm interested to see how this plays out, I must admit.
Well, so am I, because it isn't clear where to go from here, but I'm in the unfortunate position of having to make the next move. My client, I think all I can do, I bring the speed dial up and I yet again summon your friend and my friend, Mer Aksak, I think. There could be a good reason for not, but I can't think of a stronger candidate at the moment than this sort of mercurial Turk.
He's a buoyancy aid.
Very, very difficult. He's a buoyancy aid. No more people.
When you think about it.
For just a minute or two. English isn't their first language.
Yet.
When you think about it.
When you have a think.
When you think about it, your penis is so pink. So pink.
And yeah, when you think about it. Yeah, when you have a think. When you think about it. Your penis is so big.
Gary Larson.
Ah,
Larson.
the old friend who draws cartoons.
Yeah, debutante, I think. Yeah, no more people who you can find in 90 seconds a picture by them. Yeah, there's a possible challenge, I think. Who's this an impression of? Someone we like at the moment, but it's a mirror of him. It's an image of him.
What's he talking about, Tim?
What?
Got a negative picture of them.
What do you mean a negative picture of them?
Well, they're not wearing black, they're wearing white.
Stuart Broad.
Yeah.
All right, Key. See if you can find an adjective that's Lare, L-A-R-E.
But he hasn't got any.
Oh, I think it's Larsen. Is it Larson?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's Larson.
All right, have a go at Larn, L-A-R-N. Because there might be an archaic adjective. There might be it might mean something like lost.
Right. You horrible lot. Well, the good news is it's in. The bad news is it's a verb.
Ooh. Challenge. Might as well have another go because I don't think I'm going to survive here. Have a little look at Gary Larson's wiki page and see if you can find the word poem.
Yeah, it crossed my mind, but you've got to get going, Keith. I've read his autobiography. I like him.
I don't know much about Gary Larson is my problem.
You're right, he's a real cartoonist. No.
Okay. Yeah. I've got no challenges left and it's very much advantage Horne. All right. I mean, is it Terry Badu? Is it time for him again? No, I don't think it works. It doesn't work. He won't do.
He won't.
It won't do. And so it must be Mike Bubbins, I think. I just need Bubbins to put in a shift for me here. Normal people, in 90 seconds, you can find a picture of them wearing leather.
Well, let's have a little look, see if he's drawn a picture. He's a Welsh comic. He's very funny. He wears leather. That's your time up.
Look, there's a couple of pictures on his Instagram, but it doesn't say I drew this. I'm saying I couldn't find any evidence.
Okay, well, look, I'll do one other challenge because then we're neck and neck. You do your job to 500 people.
Interesting.
Or more. My challenge would be if he more often has more than 500 than not, and I don't think he does.
Yeah,
no disrespect, Bubbins.
Does it come into it that he's got a TV show?
We specified live.
Yeah, live. I think there aren't that many comedians that.
Oh, look, it's good. So his next gig is at the Cardiff Motorpoint Arena.
That sounds good. Although there won't be 500 people.
Great for me.
Then the Chorley Theatre.
320. Birmingham Glee, 350.
His gigs tend to be, that sort of size. And the socially distant sports bar generally play to arenas.
For sure, he does play to more than 500 people sometimes, but I don't think that the majority of times he's doing his job.
I play to less.
You?
I think I'm stay.
There's one that I think is a risk. So I'll go for James Dowdeswell, and we'll go for one of our regulars. No more people any of us have touched. I don't know if I'd risk it.
I've got to decide whether to go for it here or not. I mean...
Yeah, I reckon there's two potentials.
All right, look, I'm going to go for it, and the game ends here. Can you find James Dowdeswell wearing a leather jacket in 90 seconds?
I vaguely worry he might have drawn one of his own Edinburgh posters.
My grandfather...
Never mind that. Don't worry about your father. Just let's try and find James Dowdeswell wearing a leather jacket.
How long?
25.
How do you spell Dowdeswell?
There's roughly 15 letters in it. What's he wearing, Tim?
Oh, all sorts.
Right. Well, is any of it leather?
Is he an Aston Villa fan?
He does support Aston Villa for reasons that escape me, despite being Bristol, like me.
It's a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the occasional bit of that.
Oh, that is wonderful. That's a leather jacket. It's a really good leather jacket as well. You can tell by the wrists, I think, that's leather and not plastic.
That's the leather jacket, believe me.
It looks leathery.
Today, it's that for me, but that for Watto.
If set 5 is going to be like that, then we're all in for a treat.
Big if.
There you go.